Please dial. Press. Please. Please hold. Your account balance is $2.04. Rate is 37.28 cents for the first minute and 0 cents for each additional minute. This may not reflect calls recently completed or monies recently received. This is Global Tel Link. This call is from a Minnesota correctional facility and may be recorded or monitored. I have a prepaid call from John, an inmate at Minnesota Department of Corrections, Faribault facility. If you wish to accept this call, dial 0 and hold. To refuse, dial 5 and your call is being connected. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Janice Tarvestad.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm just fine.
I thought it was going to be John. Just don't know.
Surprise!
Everybody keeps me guessing.
It's all right. Sometimes guessing in life is the best thing.
I found the supervisor that is ahead of Jeffrey Peterson.
Right.
And what I was going to run by John is to see whether or not he would think, and he probably would ask you,
who is that?
whether bypassing.
David Price?
Nope.
Who is it?
No, it's somebody else.
Don't know his name?
That guy, I have it written down here. I just don't have the file out right now. But
all right.
That guy's, it's someone who just oversees, like, the way the office runs and, kind of whether they're doing the things they're supposed to do. And Christ may be higher, but there's an intermediary one there, and they've got responsibility for oversight of that office, and it isn't Christ. I know that name, Christ.
Okay.
And I know where he is on the but I've been told by one other person that it isn't something to go directly to the
Peterson?
Commissioner about. Well, and I'm just wondering if Peterson didn't handle an appeal or didn't give John the benefit of an appeal, even though John asked for it.
I agree.
I'm thinking Jeffrey Peterson would do one of two things. He would maybe bury it, or he'd just say no.
But see,
I'm thinking.
I think, though, Jen, DOC has a policy that you have to utilize the chain of command. Okay? And that's policy. And the biggest cop-out that people use in the DOC is you failing to do so. And when you fail to do so, they immediately send it back to you, fail to use the chain of command. And so then you got to use
so going above Peterson's head is a good idea or not?
Not until Peterson says yay or nay. Reason being is that they could cop out.
What about simultaneously writing a letter?
Absolutely. That would be a good thing. And then CC each one of them. And that would be a good thing.
It's just like, fix it, or respond to this.
Right. Did you by chance get contact with Rice County?
No, I haven't. No. Today somebody tried to fax me something, and it said block call.
Oh.
But I plugged in my machine and nothing came through, so I don't know. And that's not the way they would do it.
No.
I wouldn't think.
I think maybe they're going to come up in person and do it.
Okay, well, they better tell me in advance.
I think they will. Yeah.
Because, I need to be here and schedule the time.
Exactly. But, yeah, I think, Jan, you want my opinion of things?
Okay.
Okay. I've known you for a long time. And I'm going to give you my opinion.
I know I'm going to get the opinion no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, I want your opinion. What is it?
All right, here it is. You should do what you agreed to do and alleviate that. And the reason why I say this is this. I understand that you want to make a difference. I understand that you want to make a change, but the avenue isn't there anymore for that. He shut that door, and he's not only shut it, but he welded it shut. There's absolutely no way John is going to be able to get relief in any form or fashion that's going to alleviate anything that he has to do in DOC anymore because of what he's done.
Okay, here's my response to that is this. I agreed to do things for you,
right,
and I worked on them when they came in, and I keep working until I get done.
I agree.
And then when his come in, I keep working on his too. And I mean, I
agree.
I'm not done with what I said I'd do for him.
Okay, I agree.
I'm not. And I'm not done with what I said I'd do for you too, because I am working on the book.
Okay, but let me tell you.
And I do have.
Let me tell you what I know is going to happen. Okay. John's going to have some major charges coming real quick because of what he's done. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
And they're going to be conspiracy to commit murder. Probably 3 counts. And I almost know that just as soon as I'm sitting here talking to you. That's how sure I am of it. Okay?
Yeah,
But I don't want you to not understand that that's going to occur, because that is going to occur.
I believed you the first time you said it.
Okay. Dan, let me tell you
said it, but I also can't do anything about it. I mean,
I know, but you
totally...
know me quite well, and I think you know that I would never make a bold statement like that unless I was sure of it, first of all. And I would also never involve myself in something that I wasn't sure of the repercussions or the avenues thereafter of it. You know how careful I am about things like that, okay? And I'm going to tell you this. I know for a fact that John took actions to allow those things to occur, and I know for a fact if I did not interject in my actions to stop those things from occurring, he would have had them occur some other way. I know that.
Are you saying like where there's a will, there's a way?
That's exactly what I'm saying. If I would not have given him the thought process to allow me to entertain those thought processes for him, he would have went somewhere else. And I believe that with all my heart. And he made way too many actions to convince not only me, but to convince the fact that that's what he wanted done. You know, that map scared the hell out of me, Jan. I'm going to tell you honestly, got tricked. You know, when I called you and told you about it, how upset I was about it, that map shook me up. Not only did that map shook me up when he come and told me what he wanted done to that girl, he said, I want you to break both her legs and break both her arms and just leave her fucking lay. I'm like, what? I said, if I did something like that, John, she's liable to die before she gets attention. I don't care. Oh, well, okay, really? Huh, interesting.
That reminds me of a case that I did have. The guy left somebody out in the...
Well, that's what's going to happen here. And I'm going to Lino Lakes Wednesday, okay?
Wednesday.
I'm going to minimum security. Minimum security is the only place they can put me. I'll be out of the loop, let's say, all right?
Now, if this hadn't happened, would you have gone to Lino Lakes or not?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
This is happening specifically for that reason. Okay? And I'm going to Lino because Lino is the only facility that this facility doesn't rotate into. This facility rotates in just Stillwater. It rotates in the Red Wing. It doesn't rotate into Lino Lakes. So they're sending me there to get me out of the loop. And for the protection aspect of it. So John will never know where I'm at. So
this call I should be coming before Wednesday then?
It should be coming pretty quick. Maybe not before Wednesday, but it should be coming pretty quick.
Okay, but you're, you being safe and...
Exactly.
I mean, that's real important.
But here's the main key also, Jen. You can never let anybody know where I'm at. Because you'll know, but you can't tell anybody. For that reason.
Well, the problem is it's going to go on the inmate locator.
No, it's not. That's already been arranged.
Oh.
Yep, they're not going to change.
Okay. So you know more about it than I do.
Well, this is what's going to happen. They're not going to change
because every time, all you need to be on the locator is the name and the OID number.
It'll say Fairball. It won't say anything else. Yeah. I already thought of that one, Jan.
Okay.
Not only that, I'm taking my wages with me. Not only that, going to minimum security, which they had to get Guy Bosch and David Christ to sign off on. That's how important this is. They had to go downtown DOC to the head shops and say, look, the Guy Bosch has got an 18-point block on him because of Appleton. Guy Bosch don't want him in minimum security. We want him in minimum security, and this is the reason. And you need to fix it. So David Christ told Guy Bosch, look, they want him in minimum security. Put him there. And so I'm going. And I'm going Wednesday. I was top of the list. I jumped above everybody in DOC waiting to get to where I'm going Wednesday. So you know how important this is for them to make moves like that. All right?
Well, I've never gone through it, so
well,
I mean, I've written things and tell people that somebody's in trouble or they need to be moved for security or for safety reasons, but I've never followed the whole process. So
we're about to walk that.
I did not know that you could hide your location. That's
Well, they're going to let them. And when it hits the newspapers, my location.
So you're kind of almost in the witness protection program.
Pretty much. And not only that, when it hits the newspaper, my name's not going to be in it. They're going to have to do a court. They're going to have to do a court order to reveal me. You get what I'm saying, Tim?
Okay. Well, they probably won't do that.
No, they will do that when it comes time in court. The defense attorney naturally will do that. Absolutely. That's smart. It's the first thing a defense attorney is going to do. Well, who's this CI? You know, who is he? We want proof of him, and so they're going to make him reveal me, and then I'll have to testify. I'm quite confident. But you know something?
What?
The right thing is the right thing, Jan. And I've done way too much of the wrong thing. It's time I do the right thing.
Well, didn't I tell you, I'm living right next door to the place where the dad got killed by his son?
Yeah.
And the kids at the school had heard about it, and some of them participated in one of his friends' help.
All right.
And it took place right next door.
Well, listen.
And people that should have said something didn't.
Didn't, right. And it happened.
And the person died, so he got shot 6 times.
Well, let me tell you something between me and you here, since I can talk to you a little bit. They came in here, the Rice County did. And when they looked at the map and they looked at the information they had from John's conversations and some writings John had done, some notes about getting this action to take place, they asked me to wear a bug form, a recorder. You hear what I just said?
Yep.
Okay, so I did. And I went out in the yard, me and him sit out in the yard, and I tried every damn thing I could to get him not to follow through with this. I tried every damn thing I could to talk him out of it. I said, John, can you live with this? Can you sure you can live with this? You know, if this happens? And boy, he just wants them people gone. He wants them off the face of this earth. And he wants it done violently. And so they've got that. And not only do they have that, they have the map. Not only do they have that, they have the conversations, they have the notes that he's written, they have the avenues he's tried to pursue it, and then they have the money transfer. So guess what? Something wants to happen here, and I'm not going to be a part of it.
You didn't get him on tape mentioning that he had, I mean, with respect to the original probation revocation, anything like that either, did you?
No, we didn't talk about that.
And they didn't care about that.
They didn't care about that. They cared about, is this man really wanting to force this action? And I tried everything I could to talk him out of it. I said, look, John, you know, this is permanent. When you do something like this, this is permanent. This is done. It's over. I don't care. They're the bane of my existence. I want him off the face of this earth. I want that girl's legs and her arms just beat. I want her just breaking. And if you can't do that, just shoot her in the head. And, you know, and he just wanted her gone. So they have that. So you know. And I've told them I've talked to you about this. They know you have, and they told me not to talk to you about it anymore. That's bullshit.
Well, I'm stuck. I mean, I can't do anything about it.
You're
I mean, I just...
I'm telling you because you're my friend, and I'm also telling you because you got put into this situation by me, and I wasn't going to let him sit and manipulate you and manipulate my
That's what I mean. I'm stuck. I mean, I've got 2 clients, and I, you know, 2 different ones, and I never ever thought there'd be any kind of conflict between the 2 of you.
There's not. Right now. There won't be for a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks there will be. But see, here's the thing. In a couple of weeks, he's not going to know that I'm not in Seg 2. He's going to automatically think I'm in Seg 2. So when he calls you and asks you if you talk to me, you just ain't talk to me. That's all. No, I haven't talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Because after Wednesday, we will no longer have contact with each other. And after Wednesday, they're saying they're going to wait a week, and then after I'm gone, and then they're going to transfer him to Oak Park Heights. And so then they're going to charge him and everything else. So that's what they told me here 2 days ago. But they wanted to make sure I was gone and make sure everything was safe before they did that. And so I signed away.
You have 60 seconds left on this call.
Anyways, listen, I'm going to go talk to my caseworker a little bit this evening, and I got to follow up with them on a couple of things before I leave. And so why don't I call you about 3 o'clock this evening and tell you if there's anything new popped up.
Okay, I should be here, but I'm supposed to arrange for some to get some titles transferred for one of my clients. I don't know if I'll be here, but you can try.
I'll just play tag with you today.
Okay.
I'll catch you later just in case there's something new going on.
All right.
I'll let you know. All right?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yep.